Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Keith Andrew, and this is episode 300 of the Keith Andrew Network, and this is season 4. As you can see, I'm battling off a bad case of hiccups, but I'm here with Mr. Marahatta, and I apologize for my pronunciation. Pronunciation is not one of my strong points. Part of my learning disability. It shows. But with that being said, it's a real honor and privilege to have you as a guest on my talk show. And with that being said, half hour, and by the way, I'm not drunk or anything. I just have a bad case of hiccups. For people who want to know what my talk show is, the whole point of my talk show is to show people that even with having a learning disability, I can still overcome controversy and reach my goals in life. At the same time, I'm able to turn myself into a perfect example for people out there dealing with any types of learning disabilities. But you should never give up, and you should prove to people you can still amount to something. But labels do not dictate who you are and who you're going to be. So that being said, you have as much time as you like, half hour to 45 minutes. And starting off, what can you tell us about yourself?
Thank you very much, Kate, and this is really a great honor for me to be on your show. This is one of the most important and one of the most watched on social media. That what you have started is a quite meaningful purpose that insists people to not to give up for anything and always fight to achieve what you fight for the thing what you want to achieve. And the most inspiring fact that you have handed is anybody or any kind of people with any disability or any kind of lack in their life, they'll get their destination when they keep on or when they just passionate to get it. And you're one of the most important line I would like to repeat once again is that you always tell a story not to give up for the destination, to move on, which is very interesting, very inspiring to the people around the world, and that also makes me quite interested to get your show. Fortunately, I am one of the fortunate South Asian people, a journalist based in New York, who got a chance to appear on your popular show that gives me a lot of vibes towards people, and that has given me a big exposure to the American arena. Regarding your questions, how I would like to introduce myself, I am a very simple guy that born and raised in a small town of Nepal that's called Chitwan. And Nepal is a country in between India and China, which are going to be a world power day by day. And one of the most beautiful touristic destinations in the world, Nepal has a lot of natural resources and a lot of water resources and a people who are known as amazing hospitality character. And I would like to introduce me a person from the country of Mount Everest, the highest peak of the world, to the birthplace of Lord Buddha, who is known as the light of Asia or a symbol of peace in the world. I am a journalist here in New York as a foreign journalist, foreign media representative of my one television that lies in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. It's named ABC Television, same like ABC USA, but we are in Nepal, and we broadcast in our mother tongue, that's Nepali. I am here as a media representative of my television for the as an American correspondent. I cover most of the community affairs and American political affairs, and some of the issues that affect to my country or South Asia. That means the international affairs of the United States, which is related to South Asia, and the international or political affairs of the United States, which is definitely quite fascinated to entire the world that affect to the entire world, like a U.S. presidential election that held a couple of months ago, and moreover, I cover the issue of the American philanthropists, volunteers, organizations like US Peace Corps, which is working in my country as well. So I'd like to introduce me in my sentence that I am a foreign media representative from Nepal, based in New York, a professional journalist.
No, that's really cool. I didn't know any of that. Well, actually, I take that back. I knew you were a journalist, but I didn't know about all those things you had to overcome. And the first thing I do want to hint towards that is from all those stereotypes that you had to endure. What was your biggest stereotype?
Oh, you mean the what was the beginning of my career?
Yes.
It's quite interesting, Andrew. This is a really interesting thing, and I love to share this with audience. I have born in a poor family. You know, my country is basically an underdeveloped country, and most of the people are living under poverty level. And it's an agricultural country. Most of the people are engaged in agriculture. It's 64% of the people working in agriculture. That means still in the time of 21st century, this is not familiar with the high-tech agricultural technology or anything. Just we are working in the farm. That's also a very primitive age, or that's a traditional type of agriculturing, so that agriculture could not make a big sources of money, even though the 64% of people are involved in agriculture. I'm also from one of the farmer family. My parents are patient. Still, they are working on field, on farm. They are farmer. But fortunately, my parents were quite passionate to grow me as one of the different personality. That's what they insisted me to get better education. They helped me for good education, and fortunately, I got good education in my country. And regarding my passion or starting career as a journalist, at the beginning I was thinking of being a good singer, but when I started my journalism school, I got top there, and my professor suggested me and my trainer suggested me that I can do best in journalism. Then I joined a radio that's named Butwal FM, which is one of the most famous radio stations in my country. That radio station has a largest numbers of viewers even till date. It was a story of 10 years, 12 years ago when I started my career as a radio journalist. Then after 3 years of radio journalist, where I achieved a lot there, like I won the best radio jockey award, and I became one of the most valuable property for the radio stations. Among thousands of the radio jockey, I got the best award for the nation from the nation. So then I joined television. That's called the Nepal Television, which is the government-owned TV station in my country. The one and only government-owned TV station is that. I worked there for 2 years as a social program producer and presenter, and I even joined for the reporting as well. But later, when a TV station that started to broadcast by private sector as well, when my country turned into an era of republic, it was in 2008 when my country, after a long time, after I'm losing the long of 240 years of kingdom, my country turned into the republic area, republic nation. That's the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, established in 2008, embracing the 240 years long history of the kingdom. At the beginning of the Republican era, there are a lot of chances of growing TV stations from the private sector, and among them was ABC television, which was quite professional and was started with a very good journalist group. And I was offered to work there because I had already a good name in my country journalism through my radio to national television station of government. I joined that TV station as a reporter and the desk chief and TV program presenter as well. Then my journey began with ABC Television since 2009 to till date. I'm also a correspondent. So after joining the ABC Television, I grew myself as one of the most multi-dimensional TV presenter and journalist. I travel more than 50 beautiful cities of the world, and I travel more than 42 countries of this planet Earth, which gave me a lot of confidence, and I got knowledge interacting with people and traveling to those places. That's one of the most valuable thing for my career. Even that helped my TV station to grow as one of the best TV station in my country. In this way, starting from the radio jockey, now I'm working as a deputy general manager of my TV station as well. This is the formal position. That means I work as the second person of the TV station where more than 300 people are working. This is a short glimpse of my career, but I wish to do more and more that I'm here in the United States. That means the land of opportunity. I have to explore myself and I have to seek more and more opportunity to do more in this country, which is really great country or not. Yeah, I'm from Nepal. I already mentioned you that Nepal is a country that lies in South Asia, which is in between of China and India. That's in between of China and India, which is the largest, one of the largest, which are the largest countries on earth. The Nepal is country of Mount Everest, which is known as the world's highest peak in the world, and also I would like to introduce that the country where Lord Buddha was born. The Lord Buddha is known as the piece of light of Asia and in light and also a symbol of peace in the world. So my country is quite different from China, and we are quite closer with the socio-ecological or cultural aspect. We are closer to India in the cultural aspect, but we are independent in history and now as well. We have a very glorious history in the past because no any colonial power won us. We always independent in history. And my country, the most promising character of my country. It's a beautiful natural. It's a beautiful to for that attract any tourist, and it has a lot of water resources and mountains and a lot of natural resources. Moreover, I told you already that a promising character of these people or my people are they are very humble and they are very honorable, and they are always welcome the tourists from other countries of the world as we think that guests are the god. And regarding my background, I'm from a farmer's family. My parents work as a field till date as well, but they delivered me really great education. I could educate good education so that I could transform my life as well. Born and raised in a small, a very poor family in my country. Now I'm in New York. That means a city that always and everywhere people dreams to be. I'm here right now. It's really big fortune for me, and everything happens because I work hard. And even though my background is very weak, it's not strong as well. But it's not all happening because of my dedication, hard working, good education, and passion towards my profession. That's the journalism that leads me towards here. So I am a people with a very poor background, very weak background, but fortunately my struggle succeed and I'm here right now. But I'm Nepali and I'm proud to say that my country has a glorious history. And the people from the United States, they love my country. They travel my country a lot. More than 100,000 people every year travel to my country from the United States as a tourist. So we have really great relation with this country.
No, absolutely, and no disrespect to how I was trying to get information. I haven't done my interviews as of late, so I'm really like rusty at it. And don't mind me, my cat's just jumping in.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break for a couple commercials that I have, and when we come back, I'm gonna pass the show over to you.
Personal
That's
video
right.
message for yourself or as a gift for someone else. For personal connections, shoutouts, birthdays, proposals, weddings, and much more. Enter your details about yourself so the celebrity can record a personal video message especially for you, including details such as your name, age, birthday, hobbies, or whatever else you include. As soon as the video has been recorded, you'll get an email with your link so you can share it on social media or download and keep it. Celebrities record videos as and when they can, usually within 2 weeks. But if you want a video for a specific date and it does not look like it will arrive in time, you can cancel it and get an instant refund at the click of a button. There are hundreds of celebrities to choose from and many more joining every day. Search by category or genre, buy a gift voucher, get updates and offers, and encourage your favorite celebrities to join so they can connect with fans in a fun and unique way. Raise money for their charities and much more. So order your video now for yourself or for someone else.
I'm so bored.
Want to see something really cool?
Yeah!
Now you'll never be bored again with Loot Crate, a totally bodacious mystery box packed with awesome toys, radical games, and other surprises. And the best part is, you can get Loot Crate delivered right to your door. So don't delay. Ask your parents and order today.
Everything okay in there? Yeah, everything great. I love Loot Crate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to episode 300 of the Keith Network. This is episode 300 of season 4. I'm here with Marahatta, and we just took a quick commercial break. As you see from those couple sponsors who I have. They're not paid sponsors, but I just wanted to advertise them. Now, with that being said, we were talking before we went back on the air about some hard-hitting questions about your country, and you mentioned that you're still recovering from the earthquake that you got from a year ago. And for people who don't know what's going on in your country from the earthquake, what is your take on it?
Yes, there's a really great chance KeithAndrewNetWork provided me a person from Nepal, a journalist from Nepal, to such a very promising and very important, one of the most popular network or broadcast. I'm really thankful to KeithAndrewNetWork for providing this opportunity. In my opinion, this is the opportunity not only to me, a journalist from Nepal, but this is an opportunity to entire the Nepalese people and my government as well. I think I have to say thank to KeithAndrewNetWork on behalf of my people or of my country, because this is a really great chance that you provided me. And regarding your questions, that what's the thing that I want to promote or I want to share to the people, this is just two things I want to tell here. The number one, I must say that Nepal is in a devastating situation right now. The devastating earthquake that happened in 2015, April, this post-earthquake time is still not, and the people who were quite still suffering from the earthquake, they are not getting a better life, and they are not respected well. The Nepal government trying to do that, but Nepal, being a poor country, government had not enough resources to do so. So I would like to request to all the people, all the audience, entire world community and American community to cooperate to resettle the earthquake victim in my country. They have a really bad situation in Spain. They have night without any warm protest, even though this is the winter season and the snowy winter. And even in the big rain, they are just living inside the tent. They don't have good clothes. They don't have better food to have. This is quite humanitarian, as well as one of the very panic situations. I would like to request to all the community to cooperate us to get right from this. And number two, Nepal in itself, in turning to the Republican era, and this is really new thing that we are facing. For the long time, we are passing through the kingdom. That means the new newly established Republican era is a challenge as well as opportunity for us. But to turn this challenge into a big opportunity, we must be cooperated by the world community, like the United States, who has a long history of the Republic. So I would like to request to all intellectual community of the Western world, American arena, and entire world community to cooperate to strengthen our democracy, to strengthen our republic, or to cooperate to transfer the life of Nepalese people under the newly established democratic Federal Democratic Republic in this way that we can get a better life. Not only that, but we can come to the mainstream of the development. So I have these two things, and I would like to request one more thing, that Nepal being one of the most beautiful country on earth, I just would like to request all the people just to visit my country even once in a life. Then you do not forget to repeat it, because you will get amazing hospitality from my family and members, friends, from my people, and you will enjoy a lot the beautiful scenario, the great Shangri-Las, great scenario, great mountains, Himalayas in my country. That will add a value in your life, in my opinion. I would like to request you to do that as well. But the most important thing that I want to repeat is all the credit goes to the KeithAndrewNetWork, who provided this amazing opportunity to me, a journalist from Nepal. KeithAndrew is doing what? Means is promoting a promising figure who has not getting an absolute arena to be promoted. But this network getting chance of people like me, journalists like me, or whatever people who are working in different sector, get into network, get that to his network, and promoted them not only but promoted their surroundings as well. What I got chance, I promoted my country, I promoted myself, and finally I got a chance to be closer with American arena and the entire world. This is really great opportunity. I would like to wish thousands and thousands episodes of the KeithAndrewNetWork, who is doing a philanthropy as well, who is doing the great work in the history of broadcast.
No, absolutely. With that being said, it was a real honor and privilege to have you as a guest on my talk show, and I'm looking forward to part 2 down the road.
Oh, that's great. Really great, and it will be my great pleasure, and you have done a wonderful job.
You too.
Thank you.